Get cozy, because today we're diving into the twisted world of Little Nightmares 3, as Lo and Alone search for a path that could lead them out of nowhere. Trapped within the spiral, a cluster of disturbing and haunting places, the two friends must work together to survive a dangerous world full of delusions, and escape the grasp of an even greater threat lurking in the shadows. Be warned, there are spoilers ahead. Our story begins with Lo and Alone, two children waking up by a shattered mysterious mirror. Lo holds what looks like a map in his hands, a drawing of their destination. Together they step out into the necropolis, a word that stems from ancient Greek, meaning city of the dead. Everything here feels frozen in time. As they move deeper, they begin to notice why. The streets are lined with stone figures. People turn to statues, their faces twisted in fear. But if you look closer, you'll see something disturbing. Their organs are still visible beneath the surface. It's as if their skin turned to stone, but the rest of them never stopped living. Trapped, starving, slowly dying beneath the hard shell. As Lo and Alone wander the ruins, they catch a glimpse of something enormous, a massive hand reaching from the shadows, snatching a crow. Whatever this thing is the reason why the necropolis is dead. The creature, known as the monster baby, has the power to turn anything it sees into stone, but only with its one eye. It's a grotesque, porcelain doll-like being. When it spots Lo and Alone, they barely escape, fleeing underground into the ruins below. For a moment, Lo wakes up. He's lying in a small bed inside a strange institution. Was it all just a dream? Before he can answer, footsteps approach, and he hides under the bed. Then, the nightmare begins again. The monster baby wanders off, distracted by a murder of crows. But before we can wander further, Lo reveals he's able to travel through mirrors. Alone can barely make it through, causing the mirror to break as she comes through. They arrive at the candy factory, a place full of motion and machinery, conveyor belts rattling endlessly, while strange sweets slide across tables. But the deeper they go, the more twisted the reality becomes. The candy here isn't made of sugar, it's made of flesh. The factory ruler is the supervisor, a tall thin woman with 6 arms and no lower body. She glides through the corridors like a spider, keeping her factory running at all costs. When Lo and Alone cut the power to her cameras, she snaps, her body twisting, her illusion breaking. Her human disguise falls away, revealing a monstrous crawling figure. After a tense chase, the two manage to crush the supervisor beneath her own machinery. They escape through another mirror, but this time, Alone takes a moment longer to follow. When she finally comes through, she collapses. Lo rushes to her side, holding her until she wakes. The next stop is a broken down carnival floating through the sky. The gnomes are here too, helping the pair as they make their way through abandoned rides and puppet shows. But beneath the laughter and colour hides another monster. The ventriloquist, also known as the kin. His puppet, Minikin, is alive and hungry. The kin collects teeth from the dead, enslaving children to perform for him. When Lo and Alone are captured, they discover the awful truth. This carnival isn't just for fun, it's a prison. They escape, setting fire to Minikin and soaring away into a hot air balloon. But lightning strikes. Lo wakes again, this time back in his room. Necropolis, the factory and the carnival, all the places he's visited, all drawings by his own hand. He hides as someone walks past the room. When they leave, he takes them out again, and beside them lies a doll, one that looks exactly like Alone. The next time he wakes, Lo finds himself and Alone standing outside a decaying institution, the same one from his dreams. Inside, ghostly children echo through the halls, shadows of those who once lived here. The staff roam mindlessly, uncaring, like puppets controlled by someone unseen. And that someone is the doctor, The doctor is a towering figure with an eye embedded in his palm, always watching, always observing. When the pair find Lo's room, they discover something strange. The same doll of Alone, hidden among his drawings. When he picks it up, light floods the room, almost throwing them into the past. The doll seems to have the power to bring brightness to the darkness, just like Alone does for Lo. It's symbolic. She's his light, his hope, his friend. But when they face the doctor, the truth begins to unravel. The doctor is more than a monster. He's a reflection of the institution itself, the place that watches, studies, and controls. After a final chase, Lo and Alone manage to defeat him. The institution collapses, and Lo wakes up in his bed. They'd drawn their dreams, but Alone was never real. She was a creation of Lo's imagination, a friend he made to survive the loneliness of the institution. The one light that kept him going. Waking up again, he convinces her to step through the mirror. He manages to teleport, but Alone is left behind, no longer within reach. She loses her hands. From her pockets falls a sketch, a drawing of the two of them in a safe, sunlit house, a place they dreamed of and hoped to reach together. Tragically, only Lo manages to arrive in that reality, stepping into the house just as it was drawn, sunlight streaming through the windows exactly as imagined. Despite this, he frantically tries to piece the shattered mirror back together, desperate to reopen the portal and bring her into this world with him. Lo created Alone, because without her, he truly is what her name represents. Alone. So what do you think really happened to Lo and Alone? Was she even real, or just a dream he didn't wake up from? Let me know in the comments below.